So the pros and cons. There are certainly benefits. There are actually some downsides. Benefits are increased exposure, not only to the public, which of course can read your article. Someone, let's say, who has a family member with a certain disease can read the article, doesn't have to go to a local institution to read it in the library. But other researchers, they don't always have access to the same journals either, especially around the world. It encourages the reuse of data and meta-analysis, so it's actually going to make things simpler if we want to do a meta-analysis of medical data or other kind of clinical trials and things like that. If it's free and encouraged to reuse, then you don't have to go journal by journal requesting, can I use this, can I use this, can I use this? It really opens the door for a lot of automated data crunching. Better competition. So you have journals now that are trying to get you to submit a paper to them. So used to be they just had to convince the library that everyone loved their journal so they could keep bundling it as part of their giant contract. Certainly easier to access. You're not seeing all the hoops you have to jump through. You don't have to fire up your VPN, go to a certain website, use your login. You just go to the website and it's there. It could reduce the amount of the library has to spend. In a number of cases, this funding has actually been turned around and given to authors to pay the open access article processing charge. So it may not really reduce cost, but it may just shift it. Citation increase, I put a question mark here because we're really up in the air on that. It may be that just you get a little bit of faster exposure among researchers, but not necessarily a citation boost, since a majority of people probably will find access to the paper in some way if they really are in your field or close to it. Okay, the downsides. Now you've got these journals out there that may or may not really be providing the right kind of level of peer review. Finding the right one, avoiding those traps, that's a downside. It can be difficult getting credit for publications in these newer journals. So now they're brand new, we don't know much about them, may not have an impact factor yet. It may be hard for you to go to your committee, your tenure committee, and say, hey, I did a good job here. It's also hurting some of the small publishers and learned societies who publish journals. So if more and more articles are going into mega journals or going into these big bundles, it's harder for them to make a difference or really even stay afloat sometimes. And now you have a cost to you.
To view the full video of this and all of our other webinars for bioscientists at the bench, please visit bitesizebio.com/webinars.